Magia negra, ¿no? Dios, el árbol está podrido. Se va a poner contento.
Yen, are you all right?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure. That's more or less how it felt.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No. I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Se han enfadado un poquito. Es que nos hemos cargado todo el jardín. Me lo tenían precioso. Ay.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
No sé si la horrenda criatura tiene algo que ver. Bueno, sabemos que Ciri ya no
Didn't learn much.
es seguro.
Though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
A ver. Sí, porque quiero hacer la misión del lobo.
Can we do this later? Sorry, need to take care of something.
Well, if you must, you must. I shall wait for you in Larvik for a time. If you don't make it, we'll meet in Vizima. After all, we do owe the Emperor a report.
Ciri's our concern, ours alone.
Perhaps. But that is not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Being awfully loyal to your patron.
He's your patron as well, dear. Don't forget that, lest he remind you of it himself.
If we gotta, we gotta. So be it.
We'd never have known Ciri had returned if not for Emma and his agents. We owe him this.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Wait. This matter in Larvik. It really is important to me. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tarry.
Bueno, intentaremos hacerlo rápido. Vale, ahora tenemos la misión. Vale, a ver, misiones secundarias. Nada. Continuación no. Es esta. La del hombre lobo. Vale. A ver el mapa, ¿dónde está? Vale, tenemos que venir aquí. Y vamos a seguir las flechas, como nos indica. No quiero tardar mucho porque
Come on.
Jennifer está esperando.
Take it easy.
Vamos a ver.
Run, Roach.
Este hombre lobo, a ver si le podemos curar la maldición y nos enseña dónde está el tesoro.
got me eye on you.
You're a you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Preparing my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. All right, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound, then slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Over cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me. Yet.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle, like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess, guide your sword.
We show heart, foes we show our axe.
Vale, a ver, encuentra la llave.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
This is it.
La llave está aquí. Venga, vamos.
You and the sorceress both.
Mira, vamos a coger el barco así veis cómo se puede navegar. Además yo diría que es mejor venir por aquí. Son sirenas. Aquí las sirenas vuelan. A ver si una podemos dejar el barco. Me da mucho bicho. Tiene pinta de ser. Bueno, pues aquí lo dejamos la última vez. Hemos embarcado aquí. Y vamos a intentar averiguar dónde está la llave. No sé si podremos subir por aquí. echar un ojo al mapa. Me da que no. Me da que vamos a tener que venir por aquí dentro y descubrirlo. Venga, pues vamos. Vamos, ya habéis visto cómo se va en barco.
Let's go.
Llega. Sardinilla. Salta. Pues vamos a tener que ir a coger el barco. Mira, todo pequeño. Hay que tener cuidado con el barco, porque si nos chocamos se rompe. Se va rompiendo. ¿Veis ahí a la izquierda arriba que pone barco? Ahí, si te das un golpe, se va rompiendo y si se rompe del todo se hunde. Menos mal que Jennifer nos ha dicho que no tardemos, ¿eh? Pues nada, es lo que hay. Hay que dejar contenta a esta gente. Porque en el libro ponía que... que me choco. En el libro ponía que si dejábamos... que podríamos dejar contenta a la gente de aquí, salvando a este hombre, al hombre lobo. Me parece recordar que ponía algo así. Bueno, no vamos a perder la oportunidad de afilar nuestra espadita, mejorar la armadura. Bueno, se me ha equivocado el camino, pero es lo que hay, gente. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Aquí hay una cueva. Va por aquí.
Not so fast, Roach.
Tiene pinta. Pero vamos a entrar. Y antorcha. No sé por qué me da que yo ya estaba aquí. Sí, yo he tenido que estar aquí ya. Yo ya he venido por aquí. Igual investigando. Porque no veo nada. No tiene nada que ver esta cueva. Aquí habría algún secreto o algo que haya descubierto. Pues nada, vamos.
That's it, Roach.
Faster.
A ver. ¿Por dónde se entra? Por aquí. Vamos a marcar el punto. Los mercaderes y eso los visitaré fuera de cámara, porque si no perdemos mucho tiempo. El capítulo anterior fue un poco aburrido. Vale. Ya hemos llegado. Toca investigar. Habíamos venido por aquí. Sí. Aquí estaba lo de las puertas. No recuerdo mal. Vale. Y habíamos abierto aquella. Nos falta abrir. Ahí hay otra puerta. ¿Cuál era el que movía los palos? Vale. Vamos a abrir esa. Y a ver qué hay. Mapa del mundo. No, aquí salimos fuera. Y vale, y esto está fuera. Pues tiene que ser por aquí,
Stay with us one more week, Kresu.
Okay,
I know
You who grant us love,
but you're yet too
hatred,
weak
and
to
strength.
embark on a journey.
Thank you,
aquí hay
but
una
I don't want
puerta.
to overstay my welcome. Besides, it's time I went home. They must all
Bravo.
think me dead there.
Fret not. I'm certain they await you.
Igual tenemos que hablar
Why
con
does the
esta,
goddess bring you here?
Brought myself here, seems to me.
You do not worship Freya.
No, but I respect those that do, including her priestesses.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. For Freya rewards and punishes those of other faiths and infidels as she does her own. Worship her and it will help, though it will settle nothing. What do you need?
Tell me something about this temple, could you?
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. She scoured the Isles and finally found him here. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed this place. A temple was then established here.
Didn't know Freya was into cats?
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess's sacred animal and has deep symbolic significance. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they desperately seek. Perhaps even you shall experience her grace. Scorn her not. Or have you friends so powerful that you can afford to spurn divine aid?
Mind if I have a look at your wares?
Le he dicho que no iba a mirar, pero ya que estamos aquí... Va, solo voy a mirar los libros que tiene. Viaje entre mundos... Bueno. Los compraremos y los leeremos.
Farewell.
Pero no se nos ha abierto la puerta, ni mucho menos.
Welcome to the Temple of Freya. I'm Kirisu. How can I help?
You a novice? Because I'd never take you for a priestess.
Truly? You've got a good eye, though a bit off in this case. I'm neither a priestess nor a novice. I escaped a pirate ship, was wounded. That's why I'm here. Sisters Astrid and Dala found me on the beach, near dead. They brought me to the temple, watched over me. I owe them my life.
Quite the adventure. Got a home to go back to, or will you stay here?
I've a brother in Ardskellig. He's surely mad with grief searching for me. Once I'm better, all better, I'll find a longship and head home.
So long.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg. Got a few more questions.
Ah, pues mira.
Notice I read didn't mention a curse.
All who live here know of it.
Could be, but I'm not from around here. Could use some information.
Archpriestess Ulva cast the curse. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisfjall to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Bueno, lo vamos dejando ya y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo.
Farewell.
The goddess protect you from all evil.